Hello, my beautiful souls. This is a personal twin flame read. And for anybody out there that's interested in a read, all of the information is below. Just email me your question, a name for your reading, and all payments are through PayPal. And my email address is padmaji17@yahoo.com. Now I'm going to go on with this reading. And what I am seeing is, yes, your email was wonderful, the updates, it sounds great. And when I was reading your email, I felt also so much peace. And so I pulled the cards, and I really feel such a strong presence now. Your guides are doing things. They're working behind this curtain, and you and him have no idea what is ahead of you. And I do see that he is thinking a lot about your meeting. He feels a lot of contentment. He felt your energy. He felt the love. He's laying in very peaceful, and he's thinking about how he felt. And he feels that there was something different this time. I do see him looking and weighing options of where he is now and where he wants to be in the future. And I do feel that you triggered something inside of him. And I do feel that this separation is about to come to an end, as he's been weighing options, and this is due to your meeting, that your energy that you projected out has really triggered something in him. It is going to take some patience on your part. Of course, this is not something that's going to happen overnight, but I do see the communication picking up between you two. And I do see the gathering, the coming together, the love, the family in the future. But like I said, I do see like he's weighing his options. Like there's a lot still going on inside of his head. So I don't know what past issues you guys may have had, or what it is that he has going on in his home or in other relationships. But I do see a lot of arguments going on inside of his own head. It's pointless. It's like, maybe he's very analytical, like he's thinking way beyond the day, if that makes sense. It's like I see him just laying in bed and just like twiddling his thumbs and just thinking and wondering, and it's like your presence, when you made that connection, when you made that hug, it triggered something deep within his soul. So I see this, this weighing of the options and the arguing more is the soul and the ego, kind of like the soul is trying to teach him, but the ego is still not wanting to let go. So it will take some time on his part. But your email was wonderful, and I thank you so much for, letting us all know that, you did reconnect. Everything does happen for a reason, so nothing is by mistake. So that was, your guides are very, very much active at bringing you two together. But I'm showing that there's still some things that need to be tied up. There's still some loose ends on his part as well as your part. But I do see both of your souls are really longing to have that love, that unity, and that family. But the cycle that's going on right now inside of him, it is about to come to an end. It's like his ego is really trying to keep the best, but his soul is really ready to take over. It's almost like he's at that threshold to surrender, but he still overthinks things way too much. So, but the energy that you left behind has him like, it's like you rekindled something inside of him, and you've kind of blown his mind. So he just needs to pull some balance in between what his ego is telling him and what his soul desires. I don't feel that there is much of roadblock for you guys. And being that your guides are working together, I feel like his guide and your guide are just working together now. It's like there's a conspiracy going on, and I don't necessarily see anything coming to me as far as another relationship that he may be in, but it's possible. But if there's a marriage or somebody from his past that he's still in contact with, or this has him in the confusion of weighing his options, I see that coming to an end. And I'm not getting clear as to what it is, but there is something that's keeping him in this unbalance, and not just his ego, but it's like there's something else, and it could be job related, it could be another relationship, but I see that coming to an end. It's like you've triggered something inside of him, and if he's the type that when he sets a goal, he focuses, and maybe at one point he said that he would never be with you again, he's rethinking that. If, whatever the block is that's there, it's not a big block, okay? And it is going to subside. The wall is coming down. For whatever reason, the wall is there. And I'm not getting this really clear if he's married, or still holding on to someone from the past, which is preventing him from moving forward, or some hurt, some pain. There's some type of a block right there, like there's a wall that he has up, but I see that coming down. It's gonna tumble down, and it's not piece by piece. This is gonna go tumbling down, and he's going to communicate more and more with you, and I do see you guys coming together. So maybe there will be another invitation over, or some by chance you will have another reason to go by the house. But I do see you guys coming together, but spending more time together, not just a hi, bye, how are you? This is like a coming together, almost like an invitation that's being put out, and the communication is going to improve between you, and then the invitation will come. But I definitely do see both of your guides working to bring you guys together. But for him right now, there is this wall again. His soul wants one thing and his ego is like with another, but that wall is going to come down. So whatever it is, or the reason or the situation that the wall was put up, that's going to come down. So, and it's not really clear what it is for me, but I think what it is that is put that wedge between you, that wall that he has up. So yeah, I think this is beautiful that, your guides are really working, and, everything happens for a reason, and just continue to have that beautiful energy that you have, because I see it that, you left, you left a part of your energy was connected onto him. It was just like attached, and that's what he keeps thinking about. let's say you have him right now on a cloud nine and his mind is just blown away. So he's thinking so much. This coming together was more intense than anything that you've shared before with him. And that's why he's like blown away. And I see him like laying in bed at night, just like twiddling his thumbs, thinking about, this. And yes, he definitely did want to keep holding you and not letting you go. It felt safe, it felt good, and it felt like home. So soon you'll be seeing each other soon, and then as you see, like, whatever happened in the past, and for whatever reason you had this separation, you guys are going to patch these things up, and again, that's going to be in the past, and you guys are going to move forward. But I do see his soul really longing and yearning to be with you, but his ego, from whatever happened in the past, whether it was with you or another relationship, or whatever it was that put the wedge between you guys, it definitely shows that he has this wall up, and the wall is preventing him from kind of taking that chance and taking that leap of faith. But you really triggered something in his soul when you met him, and you've rekindled something. So he definitely knows that there's something different, and he feels it, and that's where he's just twiddling those thumbs and thinking. And dear, you have this man on cloud nine right now. So I thank you for requesting a read, and I'm sorry that it took so long to get to you. I've had so much chaos going on around me right now, and things are moving fast for me, even though I do have delays, but things just seem to be moving really fast. So for anybody else out there that would like a read, all my information is below. And to all of my subscribers, you guys are my boost. Without you, I wouldn't be able to do this. And I tell you that before I lay my cards out, I always pray to God above and ask him to give me the messages that he would want for you to know. So when you guys are saying thank you for this and thank you for that, all the honor and the glory go to God, because I'm just the vessel. I'm just the heart that's here to serve him, and whatever messages come forward or whatever spirits come through, it's because God allowed it to happen. So never forget that. And for all of you that are waiting on the reunions, just keep your eyes on the giver, because the gift will come, but God is the one that's going to give. So just continue to keep your eyes above, out of your situation and just above. If we stay in our situation, then our eyes are only focused on the things that are going on right here in this realm, instead of us keeping our eyes focused up on God and seeing things in a bigger, the universe and the spiritual realm. There's just like, there's so much more peace when when our eyes are focused on God instead of our situation, because with God all things are possible. And we can move mountains if we only believe, and our trust and hope and our faith is in God. And so it doesn't matter what God you bow down to. Ultimately, every religion leads to the same source, the creator, the universe. So for all of you out there, just speak blessings, love, healing, and abundance. And I thank you so much for all of your subscriptions. And anybody out there that needs a reading or any type of spiritual guidance, go ahead and email me and we'll be in contact. And I thank you so much, and my heart is full of gratitude to each and every one of you. Have a blessed week, month, year. Namaste.